9 years old in his 11th year and averaging 26.4 and 12 boards a game. He's also leading the league in block. Here is James and Sohan on him.
They look like the Anthony Davis of old, the one we saw in the bubble and years ago in New Orleans.
The other night, it was particularly disappointing that the Spurs got down 9-0 to start the game and were just a little flat. Jeremy Sohan steps out to hit the jumper, a long two.
He's not impressed, but we're going up against LeBron James. You have to, it's obviously in your mind.
Back-to-back turnovers, and then Walker comes in and drops it off for Anthony Davis. But they get in cold late, only had one field goal in the final 3 minutes of that loss, 115-105. Lakers get it right back, and Troy Brown Jr. with a dunk, and that brings about a timeout.
Yeah, and he's getting some matchups. Zion Williamson the other night, that was a tough matchup, and now he's good. Just a shot at LeBron.
Vassell hits the bucket.
A good rotation out of that double team.
6 on the shot clock. Lonnie Walker.
And his progress from beyond the arc, that shot looked absolutely perfect. Schroeder.
Oh, Walker. You don't want to leave Lonnie open because he is streaky.
Yeah, he is, and right now he's feeling it, Bill. Well, there's a confident-looking shot there.
Hurdle against Davis. JP knows he's got to get tricky with Anthony Davis. Right. Spurs down 6.
I feel like that was the point guard in Anthony Davis coming out in him. You know, Jakob Hurdle scored on him. He's got to come back and score.
Golden Johnson, and that is a big basket. And Westbrook to Davis.
Oh,
my. Lakers by 10, their largest lead in the early going. Sohan.
Late in your offense, you don't want to be caught with Jakob Hurdle trying to take LeBron James one-on-one. You have to was open in the corner, and he started to cut baseline, and if he cuts baseline, it's wide open. He gets a runway.
Nunn flips it up and in. And the rebound, Collins.
That was a Russell Westbrook special, just serving it up for Lonnie to do his thing.
Wow, what a play by Devin Vassell. This is the Dare Me 3. And another opportunity for second chance and third chance points, and Nunn takes advantage of it.
Well, both teams are playing hard.
Well, think if anybody included Ginobili or Duncan in a nickname on the Spur. I mean, come on.
I wouldn't want that as a nickname if I'm him.
So I never knew it was going to be what it was to people, and I'm proud of it.
Lakers controlling this one as Nunn gets the bucket here to make it Los Angeles 38-26. You've moved around, obviously, with the ABA and everything else. When did it hit you like, hey, I'm going to be in San Antonio for a long time? Are there some other players, Ice, that you played with whose game would really translate to today the way it's played?
Well, you know, first guy top of my head is Julius Erving. You know, you make little mistakes that cost you.
They had that game in Portland last week. They were up 6 with 5 to play, and they didn't know how to close the game, and then the crowd got into the game. How would you compare your 33 in that quarter, when you had your 33 in the quarter, to his 37?
Well, yeah, we didn't have 3 points.
No one can shoot. No one can dribble. You know, guys can pass. I was kind of, you know, just the drop off was to me was astounding.
It's fun talking about it, and it's great that he gives his thoughts.
I mean,
but when you ask him to compare himself to someone,
I was staring at Sean trying to get him to say it.
Give the Lakers a lot of credit.
Lonnie Walker.
Lonnie Walker, a lot of credit.
Yeah, he's determined right now.
Sohan against James. Brown all over him, and another turnover. Westbrook again. James cutting to the bucket.
Devin Vassell.
By the way, what'd you think about the 3-game suspension for Beverly? Enough? Not enough?
I thought it was fair. I also think the Lakers don't care at all. In fact, I think Darvin Ham looks at it as all right.
Well, isn't that his entire purpose on a roster? To be the guy?
The agitator?
Yeah.
That's it.
He's the goon in hockey. That's his job.
James tries to go to Schroeder. Vassell picks it off. Ahead. Jones all the way to the bucket.
It also just feels like they go on these bad runs where they just miss.
Right.
They miss a lot of shots.
Johnson, there's an and one for Keldon. Makes it an 11-point game. Spurs trailed by as many as 20. Westbrook gives it up. There's Lonnie Walker. Switch.
That's Russell Westbrook looking for Lonnie Walker wide open on that left wing. There's big body again.
Johnson, a three-point play, a three-point basket.
He starts coming in there leaning with that big body. You see, guys are reluctant to try to block the shot, and that was about how many steps there?
LeBron James literally took off running.
It seemed like he moonwalked or something in there.
The sell for two to counter. Keldon just swirls out. Pirtle retrieves, though.
Score. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Goodness,
Kobe. Get out of
there you go.
my way.
Get out of here.
Davis from Westbrook against Collins. Nope, double team comes. Westbrook gives it right back.
Smart decision.
Yep.
Oh, I like him shooting that one.
Johnson, no fear, the big body right into Anthony Davis.
There's no barbecue in LA, is there?
Nah, I never had any. But I'm snobby about barbecue, so.
Johnson the miss. Collins fights through.
Oh, push it. You have numbers there. That's what Pop wanted.
All the way over to Jones. He drives. He scores! He put him to sleep. Vassell follows. What a determined effort. Lonnie Walker leads him with 18. Here's James to lead him here in the fourth. Right to Davis in the dunk.
Yeah.
Oh, Isaiah Roby. Swish! Looked like he was going to turn that down. Don't do that, big fella.
I'm just going to say it right now, and I've been saying it. He's got to shoot more because he's...
Devin Vassell.
Oh, he's got to get one of those. I mean, just having the worst luck at the rim.
Reeves. Napping down the sideline, and that'll bring about a Spurs timeout.
Yeah.
Transition defense. Just a killer. Collins goes to the floor as he couldn't come up with that one. And James with a dunk.
Got to stop the ball first.
A 7-0 run, and looking to add to it. Reeves back to James. Lakers 9-0 run, looking to add to it, and LeBron James in the middle of it with the dunk to Davis.
You know, fans or critics or, you know, talking heads think that he needs a point guard next to him. He is the point guard.
Vassell with a miss. The putback is good this time.
It's the first one of those I've seen from him tonight. You know, that long three-point shot.
Look at Jeremy.
Boy, he and Sohan are battling one another, and then Schroeder gets an and one on a toss-up. Malcolm Pirtle to Jones. Keldon guarded by Walker. Sohan tosses in a triple. Another in and out. And another loose ball comes off to the Lakers.
A lot of holding the basketball out top and not a lot of movement. So
And they can't beat
that
teams when the opposition's missing their stars.
Right. That's like 9 to 10 seconds.
Yeah, the Spurs did all that work. Didn't get anything for it. James the miss, Davis the foul, and now a foul.
And the Lakers get a three-point play out of it.
Isaiah Roby, Charles Bassey, Romeo Langford. In the final 1:30 as Langford pulls up, swishes the jumper.
Just give us a day off. I would say give us a day off in between.
Yeah.
You know, just get your bearings. We had that LA trip last week, and it was a bad trip because the games were back-to-back.
Pop says see you tomorrow to Darvin Ham as the Spurs